More than 2,000 years ago, a story emerged. A story of a magnificent civilization, a kingdom of extraordinary wealth, advanced knowledge, great cities, and immense power. According to ancient accounts, Atlantis stood beyond the known world. Its people prospered, its influence inspired, its achievements inspired admiration. Then, in a single catastrophic event, everything vanished. The cities disappeared, the people disappeared, the civilization disappeared, swallowed by the sea, or perhaps by history itself. For centuries, explorers searched, scholars debated, dreamers imagined. Yet the mystery remains. Was Atlantis real, or was it merely a legend? This is the story of humanity's most famous lost civilization. More than 2,000 years ago, a story emerged from the ancient world. A story so extraordinary that it continues to fascinate humanity to this day. It spoke of a civilization unlike any other, a kingdom of immense wealth, magnificent cities, advanced engineering, powerful fleets, and knowledge beyond its time. Its people were said to possess incredible prosperity. Its influence stretched across distant lands. Its achievements inspired admiration and fear. Yet despite all its greatness, something happened, something catastrophic. According to the ancient account, the entire civilization vanished. Not slowly, not over centuries, but in a single terrible disaster. The sea rose, the ground shook, and Atlantis disappeared forever. Or so the story claims. For centuries, explorers searched for evidence. Historians debated its existence. Archaeologists investigated clues, and dreamers imagined what might have been. But after thousands of years, the mystery remains unsolved. Was Atlantis a real civilization? Was it inspired by actual events? Or was it simply a story meant to teach a lesson? Tonight, we begin a journey into one of history's greatest mysteries, the mystery of Atlantis. To understand Atlantis, we must travel back to ancient Greece. More than 2,000 years ago, a philosopher named Plato recorded a remarkable story. Plato remains one of the most influential thinkers in human history. His writings shaped philosophy, politics, science, and education. Yet among all his works, one story stands apart. A story unlike anything else he ever wrote. The story of Atlantis. The account appears in two dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. According to Plato, the story originated generations before him. It was said to have been passed down through respected sources, eventually reaching Athens and finally appearing in his writings. Plato described a powerful island civilization, located beyond the known world, rich, advanced, ambitious, but ultimately destroyed. For centuries, scholars have asked the same question. Did Plato describe history or fiction? The answer remains uncertain, and the mystery begins here. According to Plato's description, Atlantis was extraordinary. At the center stood a magnificent city, unlike any city known in the ancient world. Circular rings surrounded its heart. Land, water. Land, water. each perfectly arranged. Massive canals connected different sections. Ships traveled throughout the city. Trade flourished. Wealth accumulated. Temples rose toward the sky. Palaces displayed incredible craftsmanship. Gold decorated important buildings. The population prospered. Agriculture thrived. Technology appeared advanced. Military power expanded. Atlantis became a symbol of success, a civilization at its peak. Yet history repeatedly teaches a lesson. The greater the rise, the greater the fall. Then came the catastrophe, the event that transformed Atlantis into legend. According to the ancient account, power led to arrogance. Arrogance led to corruption, and corruption led to disaster. The gods became displeased. Then nature unleashed its fury. Earthquakes struck. The ground trembled. Buildings collapsed. The sea surged. Massive waves crashed against the coast. Entire regions disappeared beneath water. And then Atlantis vanished. Plato's description remains unforgettable. In a single day and night of misfortune, the island was swallowed by the sea. The civilization disappeared. Its people vanished from history, leaving behind only questions. For centuries, people searched for Atlantis. Some believed it lay in the Atlantic Ocean. Others pointed toward the Mediterranean. Some searched near Spain. Others explored the Azores. Some suggested Antarctica. Others proposed the Caribbean. Every generation produced new theories. Maps were studied. Expeditions launched. Ancient texts analyzed. Yet despite countless searches, no universally accepted evidence has emerged. The mystery endured, and perhaps grew even stronger. Among all theories, one stands above the rest: the Minoan civilization. Located on the island of Crete, the Minoans were powerful, sophisticated, maritime, wealthy. Their influence stretched across the Mediterranean. Then disaster struck. Around 1600 BCE, the volcanic island of Santorini experienced one of the largest eruptions in human history. The explosion devastated the region. Massive tsunamis followed. Entire settlements suffered destruction. Trade networks collapsed. Civilizations weakened. To many researchers, the similarities are difficult to ignore. A prosperous island civilization, a catastrophic natural disaster, a sudden decline. Could the legend of Atlantis be a distant memory of real events? Many believe it might. Perhaps the greatest mystery is not Atlantis itself, but why the story survives. Generation after generation, century after century. People continue searching, wondering, imagining. Atlantis represents something powerful, a lost golden age, a forgotten world, a civilization beyond reach. It speaks to human curiosity and to our fascination with the unknown, because somewhere deep inside, many people want Atlantis to be real. So, did Atlantis really exist? The honest answer is simple. We do not know. There may never be a definitive answer. Perhaps Atlantis was inspired by real civilizations. Perhaps it was a warning disguised as a story. Perhaps evidence still waits beneath the sea. hidden, undiscovered, silent. Until that day arrives, Atlantis remains suspended between myth and history, a mystery, a legend, and one of the greatest unanswered questions ever told.